Welcome to the sixth part of my in-depth mechanism tutorial. If you didn't see the other parts, make sure to click the link on the top right of the video to check out the playlist. If you're not new to the mod or you have seen the other parts, well, just sit back, grab your mug, and let's learn. For the sixth part, we're going to cover Tier 3 ore processing, where we will quadruple our ore output. But I'm going to show you the most efficient way to set this up. This setup solely relies on solar power, so a desert would be the ideal place for this setup. I highly recommend watching the last part where we tripled our ore output, because we need a lot of the machines from that video. The new items we need are 6 advanced solar generators, basic mechanical pipes, basic pressurized pipes, a configurator, a chemical injection chamber, and a chemical infuser. You'll also want to get 2 electric pumps. Set up 2 infinite water sources like I do in the video. Place your pump in the middle above the water. Now let's get started with a thermal evaporation plant. Make sure you have direct sunlight for this next part. You can have the machine inside a building, but you'll need to have direct access to sunlight. Also, do not set this up near a wall because of the advanced solar generators. We need to make the solar evaporation plant, so we'll need 45 thermal evaporation blocks, 2 thermal evaporation valves, and 1 thermal evaporation controller. We will also need the solar generators I mentioned earlier. Start by laying down a 4x4 of the thermal evaporation block. I recommend digging 1 block out and placing your valve in this level. Make sure the valve is closest to where your pumps are. Next, set up a wall around the next layer, but 1 spot open for the controller. On the next layer, place 1 valve closest to where your ore processing is and fill the rest of the layer with thermal evaporation blocks. On the next layer, place your advanced solar generators on the corners and fill the rest of the layer with thermal evaporation blocks. If set up correct, you should see a redstone effect as soon as you complete this layer. Go into the controller and you should see the temperature rise. This means the machine is working. Go 3 blocks behind the evaporator and place 2 solar generators and connect them with universal cables. Take a basic energy cube and place it like I do. Next, grab your basic mechanical pipes and make a connection from your pump to the valve that we placed on the first layer. Go into the controller and you should see it begin turning the water into brine. Now we need to turn the brine into sodium and chlorine. Take our mechanical pipes and connect them to the valve on the 3rd layer of the machine. Take your configurator and shift right click the link point between the valve and the pipe. Place our electrolytic separator at the end of this pipe. Connect our universal cables to the bottom of the separator. You should begin to see the brine turn into sodium and chlorine. Click the button on the bottom left to dump excess sodium. To the right of the separator, place a basic gas tank. Click the side config button inside the gas tank and switch the box on the right to dark red for output. To the right of the gas tank, place a chemical infuser. Again, connect universal cables to the bottom of the infuser. Place another electrolytic separator to the right of the infuser, and then bring out your mechanical pipes from the water pumps to the back of this separator. You should begin to make the hydrogen chloride inside the chemical infuser. Place our chemical injection chamber in front of the electrolytic separator that creates our hydrogen, then connect the injection chamber and the infuser with basic pressurized cables. Place a hopper on top of the injection chamber with a chest on top of the hopper. Go into the injection chamber's GUI and click the side config button. Make sure the box on the right is set to output, and then click the button on the top right to auto eject. Exit the GUI. To the right of the injection chamber, place our purification chamber and bring a pressurized cable from the right side of the separator to the back of the purification chamber. Enter the GUI and again go to side config. Make sure the right box is set to output and the left middle box is set to input. Click the button on the top right to auto eject, then exit the GUI. From here, the rest of the setup was explained in the previous video, so if you'd like to see how to set that up, go ahead and go over there and just see how it's done in that video. If set up correctly, this setup will quadruple your ore output. If you have any issues, please let me know in the comments and I will try and help you with your issues. This concludes the 6th part of our mechanism tutorial. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to click the thumbs up and remember to leave any comments or feedback you have on the video. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to see more of my content, and if you fancy social media, you can find all of those links in the description below. I've been Dareth, and until next time, keep on crafting.